Hey folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don, this is Rockin' the Country. I've got a gift request. A gentleman up in Minnesota who sent me this hat, Jason Halverson, made a gift to the channel for me to do this one. So, Jason, thank you, my friend. This one's Amber Digby and Mark Chesnutt. A Couple More Years is the song. Jason, you also requested Whisper Your Name for another gift request. But you gave me a link, and the link was to Carry On, not Whisper Your Name. So I need you to clarify that for me. You could just email me at rockinthecountry@gmail.com and let me know which one you want me to do. And we'll go from there. But in the meantime, Amber with Mark Chesnutt. Yeah, this is a home shot video too. So here we go.
First of all, Amber Digby.
I've got a hat like Mark's.
This girl right here is one of the most purest country singers I've ever heard in my life. I've been hearing her on the radio and I've been watching her on TV for a lot of years. And I'm really, really honored to meet her. Believe it or not, this is the first time we've ever met. We got a song together on my new CD. But you know, the way things work nowadays, man, you can call in your part, you don't even need to meet.
Yeah, a lot of people look at me confused. Like, you sang with Mark, but you've never met him?
It's like the first time I was on TV and my grandpa I was sitting in his house at the same time. We couldn't figure out how that happened. He said, well, you better go, boy. It's about your turn to sing. I'm going around here, we silly. But that's the way things work out. I recorded this album, set out in Burbank, California, with Pete Anderson, and we were sitting around talking one night and said, we would like to let's get a real country girl to come sing with me on here. And we sat there, we must have drank a case of beer and could not figure out what country girl we want to come out and sing with me. And then I thought about, you know what, Amber, I hear Amber sing all the time. She's always on the radio, and she's one of the well-known Texas singers. And hell, she ain't gonna sing with me. She's too busy singing with Justin Trevino.
Are you kidding me? I don't mean to make you feel older or whatever.
Go ahead.
You look real good. But in the 90s, on the radio it was Mark Chesnutt and Joe Digby and Tracy Byrd and all that. And I was listening to you all the time.
Oh.
So to get to sing with you, surreal is the only word
I love that. I love that.
If you're one of the best things that ever happened to me, seriously. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Before we mess this up, maybe we just ought to leave now. Honestly, it's the first time we've ever met and the first time we ever sang together. And I know it's hard to tell after listening to the singing. But this is a song. The first time we actually sang face to face was up there in that room while we rehearsed the song. We did it a couple times. What are you laughing about? We were up there. She had her husband with her. You see the way these people think? This might be the Woodlands, man, but they're just.
Don't let it fool you.
But we actually, man, he's too close to the microphone. Put him way over there.
He's gonna jinx us.
Anyway, we sat up there a while ago and went over this song a few times, and this is such a good song. It's the kind of music they don't write anymore. And after we get through with it, you'll probably know about
it. You're a funny dude.
I've never sang the song tonight. This is the way it's supposed to sound. I've got a couple more years on you, baby. That's all. I've had more chances to fly, more places to fall.
Nice.
It's not that I'm wiser, just that I've spent more time with my back to the wall.
Oh, I feel that.
And I picked up a couple more years on you, baby. That's all.
I've walked a couple more roads than you, baby. That's all. I'm tired of running while you're only learning to crawl.
You're going somewhere, but I've been somewhere. I found that ain't nowhere at all. I've picked up a couple more years on you, baby. That's all.
I'm wondering now, like within the context of the song, the characters within the song, who is each one singing it to? Obviously, you'd think, okay, it's like a romantic thing. The guy singing it to his lover, wife possibly, or girlfriend, whatever, and she's singing it to him. And her perspective is, I've been around in many ways experientially longer than you. He's saying the same thing. Or are we going to find out that this is just sort of like a duet where she's singing this generically to some folks in her life, not necessarily him, and he's singing it the same way, like, I got some years. I've got the crap kicked out of me. Maybe it's going to go in the direction of, I understand what you're going through. I can help you through it. Interesting where we're going here. I love his strumming.
Saying goodbye, girl, don't ever come easy.
Damn. I didn't see that.
You got to fly 'cause you're here, and then your eagles fall.
Someday when you're older, smile at man strong and tall. Say I've got a couple more years on you, baby. That's all. I've got a couple more years on you, baby. That's all. I've had more chances to fly, more places to fall.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm wiser, just that I spent more time with my back to the wall. And I picked up a couple more years on the baby. That's all.
Picked up.
Yeah, I picked up a couple more years on the baby. That's all.
That's the key to it.
Wow. You know, Mark, only one thing would have made me like that song better, and that was if you were looking at her instead of me when you were singing it. I was kind of feeling Oh, man. Now, folks, that's real country music right there. That's the first time I've gotten to hear Amber live on stage. What a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
She's got a very country voice. That's all the
She does.
you know?
Yeah, I had some trouble, but I think I figured it out. The key to that song is the line where I picked up a couple of more years on you, or I picked up a couple of years. And I think that's another way of saying that I've had some real bad experiences recently, And those experiences maybe have taken some years off my life. That's not the exact meaning, but because of those experiences, I think it's just another way of saying I've gotten beaten up. And maybe we're supposed to like read into it that even though they're going their separate ways for whatever reason, for a minute there, maybe 10 seconds there, I thought maybe it was when Amber was singing at one point midway through or 3/4 of the way through, that maybe she was the daughter singing in this one. And she's going to be going off and, it's up to her to look up to a man and, this kind of thing, because that was said in the song in so many words. And it really is kind of open-ended because she sings it back to him. I picked up a couple of years. So I think that's just another way of saying that, how like hard experiences age you. And I think maybe within the context of the relationship, that's what they did to one another. They don't wish harm for the other. They wish each other well. But it was a song of intrigue. I mean, that word did pop into my head probably 80% of the way through the song, where I thought, man, this is intriguing. And I love intrigue because I love thinking. I love being made to think. I don't like getting things wrong, but I really like the challenge of getting it right. Or getting close to it, or what have you, because that's just the nature of ideas. And, somebody presents an idea to you, which is what a song is. It's just, an elongated idea and narrative development. And then you try to ferret out the meaning of it. And hearkening back to what Mark said in the beginning, where he and his buddies were out, and I think he said Burbank, California, out, drank a case of beer trying to figure out, they wanted a real country singer to come join them. And they'd heard Amber, and I've done Amber a couple of times on the channel as well, and she's just got a pure country voice. She does. She's got a pure voice, and she happens to be in country. What her other enjoyments are, I don't know as far as genres go, but this is, Mark nailed it. I love hearing him sing, but when you bring a vocalist like Amber on, it's one of these things like Marissa Tomei in My Cousin Vinny. And nobody really known much about Marissa Tomei. And she comes in and she winds up practically upstaging Joe Pesci. They worked very well together, but you're like, who is this one? And there's a risk. If you've got an ego as an actor, you may not want somebody who is so magnetic, so watchable, so likable, their character so well developed that you're like, I don't know. I want to be the star of this thing. I don't want to be outshone in this thing. And in this, Amber has that ability, but she's got a sensitivity to staying in the pocket, to not doing that, because even Mark is a consummate performer, and everybody who's been around the Texas scene and other places, the independent scene as well, knows who Mark is and likes him a lot, and most people anyway. But Amber could come in and just really sing with anybody. I mean, she could sing with Vince Gill. And there would be no deficiency whatsoever. She would contribute to it versus taking away from it. So in any case, I love that Mark loved having her there. And it was pretty funny repartee in the stories in the beginning and in the end and all that. But all right, I'll rate that. I wasn't going to rate this for a little bit, but then at the end, I'm just going to rate, Jason, my experience with the repartee and all. So basically, I rate songs partly on what did I just experience for the 10 minutes or whatever it is. It was a lot of fun. I liked the song. The song was intriguing. Of course, the quality was just a home recording on that. Could have been iPhone or Android or whatever. So the audio wasn't the greatest, but that's fine. I mean, I'll listen to vinyl still, so that's not great either, but it's nostalgic. So my experience with this was a 9.3, and I laughed. I saw people talking, Mark interacting wonderfully with the audience. Even the dude in the end who said, Mark, the only thing that, disturbed me about this was that you were looking at me while singing it instead of her. I mean, that kind of stuff is priceless and unscripted. So there it is. All right, Jason, thank you for that, my friend. And Jason also sent me the Minnesota hat, land of 10,000 lakes, and I think there are actually like 15 or 20,000 up there, but they call it 10 for some reason. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.